this is Music, and this is a monstrous update. Welcome to another update video. In this video I'm going to show you kind of a small haul actually that I bought from a court. This time I bought it in their web shop. It's a small haul, but it has some pretty rare items in there and some pretty cool items in there as well. So let's get down to business. Up first, starting out with our rarity. This is Eleanor, so where do you go? This is something as unusual as a Christian metal band from Denmark. There aren't that many Christian metal bands in Denmark, and there never were. This is an exception. I've been kind of observing this one over the last couple of years, and it was quite expensive when I first noticed it in their web shop, and that's probably because of the signatures here. And I like how the signatures are not in the way of the artwork, by the way. But over the last couple of years, the price has kind of dropped steadily. And I saw that now it had dropped like 50% or something compared to the original price. And that also meant that it had dropped into the price range of what I'm willing to pay for a rare item. Actually kind of a little bit below the upper threshold, which is cool. The music is 80s metal hard rock. It's not stellar or anything, but it's pretty good. And it's I would say it's worth it, again, because it's a rarity. First of all, there aren't that many Christian metal bands in this country, and secondly, there aren't that many copies of this one out there. So there we go. That's Eleanor. Okay, up next, Han Kult, and it's called Jysk Mudder, which means mud from Jutland. This is obscure, I would say, Danish black metal. And this one, I think this is a rarity too, but this one only cost me 75 Danish kroner, which is like 7 or 8 euro. And this is super underground, to the point that this jacket here is really just 2 sheets of cardboard. So it's not even a real jacket, as you can see. So that is pretty cool. But yeah, I was kind of intrigued by the title, Jysk Mudder, mud from Jutland, and it was cheap, so that's why I picked it up. And I guess there is some kind of weird monster or creature on there. Okay, up next, the Kraken LP demo 1983. This one is on green vinyl, and this is also kind of a rare thing. It's an unofficial release from back in the day, but it is released on a label and all that stuff. So I don't quite know the story behind it, but it's listed as unofficial on Discogs, but I don't know, they could be wrong, whatever. But yeah, this is another one I've had my eye on for a while, and I finally pulled the trigger on it. So there you go. There's some cigarette damage here, and that's about it. And yeah, green vinyl as well. There are some different colored versions, and they didn't make that many of them as far as I am informed. So there you go. Up next, probably doesn't count as a monster, Phil Collins, but seriously, this one was criminally cheap. It was like 30 Danish kroner. That's like 3-4 euro or something. So I have this one. I have face value on cassette tape, and I have no jacket required on vinyl as well. And then I think I'm good Phil Collins wise. This one has his version of colors on it, and it has Another Day in Paradise on it, which are both kind of classics. So there you go. Now back to the world of monsters. I decided to grab this insane box set of records with the soundtrack from the Godzilla movies. There are like 18 discs in here, 18 records. So that is crazy. This one weighs like 5 kilos or something, but it looks pretty cool, and I do like that franchise. So there you go, a monstrous update. Thanks for watching.